Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sinister Stories. Today we're going to Bizarre Bub, Scary Comp Volume 113. So without further ado, let's get into this.
Trying to capture a rat that's hiding inside their laundry room. It's a seemingly funny moment caught on camera, but this video stops being humorous when a certain detail gets pointed out that neither the mom nor daughter had realized until later. Somewhere in this clip, something very unsettling was caught on camera besides the rat.
Ooh.
Watch closely.
Okay.
There's this huge freaking rat in our living room.
Hey, the rat trapped room.
Oh my gosh.
That could have been the rat moving the basket.
Oh my god. Oh wait, okay, let me try
Yeah,
to hold on.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy crap, it's a poodle. It's the size of a freaking dog.
Mom,
I'm gonna try.
I'm sorry. Get the baby, Mom!
What are you feeding that thing?
On the other side of this door, a shape resembling a head can be seen pressing up against the metal mesh on the wooden frame.
Oh.
It's up close, as if seemingly gazing at the mother and daughter, who were already spooked enough by the massive rodent. If the size of this rat hadn't already terrified them, then surely this has. Now what's really strange about this is that this wasn't there initially. If nothing was there previously, then how did this show up?
Right?
So this is the hallway that me and my daughter saw the rat go into our cat door in our laundry room. For some reason, I never felt comfortable in here. I felt very... It's not surprising that we caught something in that window. Very odd, and it makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Neither Catalina, the mother, nor her daughter had noticed it or have any clue as to what this was. But recently, another video was shared by Catalina, which not only is just as creepy, but might explain what this was.
This is my son Jason. He is
Jason.
and he is playing with his camera, which is in this toy car. This is the toy he used to capture the ghosts.
Only weeks after this incident, Catalina's son accidentally captures something on his toy camera inside the laundry room. While using the wireless camera on his remote to chase their dog around the house, her son captures this.
Puppy. I'm more of a cat person. Don't go under that bed. Got me trying to look around corners. Oh boy. That didn't scare me at all. Oh, cool. Don't do no damn jump scare with a puppy. Well, Junior, back the car away from the automatic thingy. This is bound to be a jump scare, right? Got me looking, that's what I know. I was getting ready. That almost... I turned down the volume in my headphones. Oh, that's 3 times now. Ugh.
Though making Catalina jump out of her chair upon seeing the dog, it's what happened before this that makes her skin crawl. Firstly, when the toy car drove into the laundry room, a voice can be heard. Mind you, that no one else had been inside, let alone downstairs where the laundry room is at. Like the silhouette that was in here before, this cryptic voice has no traceable source. But perhaps the creepiest part isn't what happens here, but instead what happens outside. As the automatic pet door opens and closes repeatedly, a single piece of a playmat goes flying off before landing in front of the pet entrance.
And the fact that it landed right there in front of the door, I mean, that could have landed anywhere. And I'm thinking, I've had those mats before last week. No, not last week. It was when I was younger. And those are usually kind of hard to pull apart, aren't they? Usually like puzzles, so they're like, it would pull everything.
It's the fact that only one piece flies off while the rest stay put that's pretty strange. The wind in this case, if any, may not be able to explain this. It just rips off, as if plucked by a child who's having a tantrum.
Unless the others are glued down.
Whatever threw this was aiming for the car. Whether ghost or not, she's deeply unsettled by what was captured both inside and outside her house.
As you can see, when I pull this one apart,
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
it's very hard.
Oh, you just throw it
And
kind
it
of
just
easy.
flew up.
Given the whole incident with the rat and the shadow figure, plus this, she can't help but think something haunts her home. If so, she hopes that it's someone she once knew.
I like to think that it was my grandmother because she was always close to me. And I always felt like she was around me and protecting me.
Currently, she continues to be on the lookout for any more strange occurrences in her house. But for now, this whole situation remains a mystery.
It's not Grandma. Grandma wouldn't scare me like that. Would you, Grandma? Don't scare us, Grandma. Number 5.
Now this next video comes from an Uber Eats driver who was driving past a cemetery when this happened. In the 4 years that Marcus Wilson has been delivering food for Uber Eats, never has he ever been so afraid of coming back to this neighborhood, and for good reason. On the night of April 28, 2026, Marcus was on his way to drop off an order when he realized that the road he was on was surrounded by not one, but 2 massive plots of land entirely filled with grave sites.
See these 2 lanes right here?
Okay, now, I don't know about you, but when I was a young boy, which was, not that long ago, I used to play this game, and I think a lot of us played this game. Let me know if you did this when you were younger. Whenever you cross like you're riding in a car with your parents or aunt or whoever's driving, and you're going past the cemetery, you're supposed to hold your breath. Like every time you go past the cemetery, like, oh, until you're through. Did you guys ever do silly stuff like that? I did.
This is where I was at, man.
Where you at there?
This whole lane right here are nothing but cemeteries.
Although he's driven to some sketchy areas before, nothing could have prepared him for what was caught on his dash cam.
Uh-oh.
Take a look.
What's his name again?
Cemetery.
Cemetery, dude. Hold your breath. Ready?
That's called a cemetery.
That's a long one. You hold your breath? Still going? The hell was that? Did you see that?
Marcus didn't see it happen, but something from outside darts into his car. He was sure that during this time his windows had been rolled up, which you can clearly see in this footage, but somehow, whatever this is, manages to get in. Neither flinching nor having any reaction whatsoever, Marcus is completely oblivious to the fleeting object. To him, it's no surprise that something like this would happen at a cemetery, let alone 2 of them.
This is where I
Marcus.
was at, man.
Okay, Marcus.
But nothing is as baffling as what happens next when Marcus finishes delivering the food he was carrying. Now it's important to note that the reason he shares this video is because he suspects it has some connection to what occurred after he dropped off the food. Just minutes after arriving to the address, Marcus paces back and forth outside of his vehicle, terrified of going back inside.
Why? Is there something in the back seat of his car? Marcus, leave, dude. Drop off. I'd heave that food from across the street. Your Uber Eats is here. God.
Take a look.
Doing my usual Uber eating, dropping off some food. I swear, this.
Got me looking everywhere.
All address gotta be something by the cemetery, right? I see this
Right,
again,
Marcus?
I'm not gonna accept it.
Don't accept that anymore, Marcus. We ain't accepting, Marcus and I, we ain't accepting any more Uber Eats next to a cemetery. Mm-mm. What are we looking at, Marcus?
Make sure I'm not tripping.
Oh, okay. You're not tripping, Marcus. Come on, we got this. I'm in your car.
So, I'm driving off the DoorDash.
Okay.
The Uber Eating. I can't even get my daggone company straight.
Can't do what?
And you're gonna see a vibration. You're gonna see tapping at the window. He's definitely gonna hear it.
Someone left some perfect. What the? Those look new.
Hell no. Hell no.
Let's go, Marcus. Start the car up and let's get out of here. No, Marcus. Okay, if something's scaring you to that point, wouldn't you start that car up and get the HE double hockey sticks out of there? Hell yeah! I said it anyways. Those look brand new.
Tripping.
No, you're not tripping, Marcus. His name's Marcus, by the way. Meet my friend Marcus.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell to the no.
Hell no. Okay.
Hell no, Marcus? Yeah, hell no. Oh, I know. Seriously, all kidding aside, I'd be out of there so fast. And you're going closer to it. Who does that? I hope it jumps up in your face. He's gonna kick at it. Okay, now we go. No, we stay here. You know, their Uber Eats, not your Uber ride. I mean, giving anybody a ride, Marcus.
No.
Is that the same company, Uber Eats and Uber Ride?
Oh, hell, what the?
I'll walk. That was close.
No. No. Nope. No. No. No.
You should have did that a half an
Marcus
hour ago.
was so shaken up by this incident that he now flat out refuses any orders from places near cemeteries. A shoe seemingly comes alive as it zips across and creeps forward, and out of nowhere, the door handle to the passenger side begins to pull by itself, as if someone was trying to get in.
You all see how brand new those shoes look, don't you? Is it because they're haunted, or why are they new like that, like never worn?
But as Marcus shows us, no one was outside. But then, as if finally getting a firm grip on the handle, something opens the door. Now, while each thing that happens is creepy on its own, it's looking at everything collectively that paints a terrifying picture. Could it be that whatever had been outside was trying to lure him out of his car using a shoe? Or were these all just random occurrences? With an entire cemetery as a backdrop, it's understandable why many would think that this is undeniably paranormal. But of course, what do you think? Marcus is certain that it is, aside from being sure that he won't be coming back anytime soon.
Do you guys think that's fake, or like he set that up with the string and stuff like that, or I mean, good, but I don't know. It's terrifying if it's not fake, but the brand new sneakers, like who on the side of the road on a sidewalk, brand new stuff, really? I could see tattered, like somebody threw them away. What do you think? Number 4.
Now, over in Houston, Texas is an abandoned apartment complex that's been sitting empty for quite some time. There doesn't seem to be anyone living on this property, And perhaps it's best that it stays that way.
Electric's
Because
still on.
according to Joe Galindo, in 2019, his
Hey,
mother
Joe.
recorded something while living in this building that to this day keeps him up at night. As Joe writes, in 2019, my mom told me she was fighting demons, but I didn't believe her, so she sent me proof. The following is what his mother recorded while pretending to be asleep. Apparently, it doesn't come out if she's awake. Watch closely.
Okay, she's pretending to be a... Got a bubble of some sort. What exactly would you do right now if that was you in that woman's position? All the lights would be on in my house for sure. I would never sleep with the lights off ever again. If I even stayed there, you know? What would you do? I want to find out what the hell that is. Get out my house, ghost, demon. No sir, no ma'am, no way. We see. What the hell is this?
Seeing the video, Joe no longer thought that his mom was crazy. In her kitchen, something above appears to poke out from behind the doorway. But as if Joe wasn't already disturbed enough, he takes a screenshot, brightens it up, and sees this. What looks like a faceless figure can be seen hanging upside down from the ceiling.
Two eyes.
While some say that a face can be seen here, many agree that it's hard to tell. But the fact that its features are indiscernible only makes it that much more unsettling. As some believe, this might have been something beyond human comprehension. Now the video ends here, but it's assumed that Joe's mother kept watching this figure before she passed out from being tired. The next day, she sent him this video. So then, had something paranormal taken place at this now abandoned apartment? Or was something else going on here? It's hard to say, but if something supernatural was actually there, then Joe can rest assured that it won't be messing with his mom, as she no longer lives in this complex.
I hope it's not attached. Yeah, like those are one of the situations where, sorry mom, you can't move in with me at all, because if it's attached to you, it's going to come right into our house. But I'll put you up in the garage though. Would you?
On February 25th, 2025, a man named Tavo posted a video that his grandmother took when she and a friend spotted something outside her window that caused them to back away immediately.
Oh God, be careful, Bab.
Be careful.
They were cautious in keeping their distance from the glass panes, but not because of something they saw on the street or inside another building, but because of something that was right at their window. It was on a Tuesday afternoon during a family reunion that a shadow suddenly appeared behind the sheer curtains. It was pretty evident that a stranger was right outside and possibly trying to get in, but they weren't ready for what came next.
Wait a minute, they were like 2 to 3 stories up or more. How is there somebody outside unless they're hanging off the roof and...
Because much to their disbelief, this happens.
Oh God, be careful, Bab.
Whoa. That's not human. That's not human. You see that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, yeah.
What they saw, or rather, what they didn't see, left them completely astounded. The supposed stranger they swore was outside the window wasn't actually there. In fact, he was never there to begin with. Upon pulling back the curtain to see who was there, they see this: nothing. Now, it wasn't just nothing according to Tavo, who got this video from his grandmother. Something had actually been there. To him, this had to be some sort of supernatural entity that paid his grandmother and her friend a visit. It's been a year now since the video was posted, but despite how much time has passed, Tavo and his grandma still wonder just what had been outside.
A spirit, a ghost, whatever you want to call it, but something that's not good, not human anymore, or if it ever was.
Now, the following video comes from a woman named Giselle Duran, who was recently forced to leave her apartment in the middle of the night.
Uh-oh. Giselle.
Pretty much everyone who's seen this video was left confused on why Giselle was crying inconsolably. It was very odd that she would put this video out there, but after looking at her page and going through all her posts, it didn't take long for many to see why she was so paranoid. For the past few months, Giselle Duran has been sharing clips that were captured by her security camera. They're mostly just recordings of her living room, but in each one, something happens that many believe has led up to the recent breakdown she had. It goes without saying, but these next few clips are nothing short of unsettling. It all started with a video she posted in late March 2026 when Giselle was home alone doing laundry. But then, out of nowhere, this happens.
Okay, Giselle, you need to get a dog or a roommate or move back in with family. Whatever you need to do is stop living alone. Yeah, I don't know what if it's a ghost or... Well, obviously it's a ghost. Got me looking everywhere. Whoa. Roommate. Forget the dog. Get a roommate. Or move.
Now, it may not seem like much, but this occurrence marks the first time something strange happened in her apartment. Thinking that the whole incident with her flying phone was just a random one-time occurrence, she was caught completely off guard when something like this happened again. Only this time, she didn't think it was random. On March 28, 2026, she recorded this.
Looking on the counter again? Oh. How could you sleep after that? I couldn't. Could not.
It was at this point where she began to think that maybe something is messing with her. Like someone who didn't want the lights off, they immediately turn on as soon as Giselle turns them off. It was definitely strange, but especially so when looking back at the previous occurrence. Maybe what happened there wasn't so random. Now, although neither encounter was enough to freak her out just yet, one incident came close to doing that, and it's what happened on April 2nd of 2026. While Giselle was fixing a shoelace inside her closet, this happens.
Got me looking everywhere. What happened? Gonna pull your hair or something? On the table, okay. Past the yellow flowers, people. On the right. That nice arms. Throw shit at it.
Now, it might be hard to notice, but something happens within this area that set Giselle on edge. You won't really spot it at regular speed, but if you scrub the footage back and forth, you'll notice that the bag on the table begins to move, almost as if coming alive. This, of course, freaked out Giselle, which led her to take action. Like other instances...
Wait, Giselle, you just throw your keys, girl? That's the last thing I would throw at the ghost. You're going to need those for, like, a quick exit. Sorry, I'll rewind just a little bit, but don't throw your keys.
Live. This, of course, freaked out Giselle, which led her to take action. Like other instances, she couldn't explain how it moved, nor figure out what had touched her. This is perhaps the creepiest part about this incident. Now, so far, everything that's happened up to this point has led her to believe that something isn't right with her place.
Right.
Any small thing that happens now makes her jump out of her skin.
I
And
bet.
the fact that she's living solo makes things worse. But as it seems, she may not be entirely alone, because one night, after being woken up by a sound inside her room, this happens.
Oh boy.
Obviamente no me voy a levantar a ver qué es, pero tengo miedo, estoy temblando del miedo.
Is that a bathroom on the left, possibly? And then a closet on the right?
Si pasa,
If that's a bathroom, it could have been a towel that just fell.
no mames,
No shit.
creo que hay alguien atrás de la puerta o algo.
She needs to move and see if it's attached. Oh, I feel so bad.
Tal vez era mi imaginación, no miré mal. Pero salí corriendo de ahí porque ya no puedo. Ya no puedo. Ya no sé qué hacer. Son las 4 de la mañana.
4 in the morning.
Pero sé que había algo ahí. Sé que miré algo y no estoy loca. No estoy loca.
Giselle, you're not crazy,
Tengo
girl.
que entrar a trabajar al rato y no he dormido nada. Estoy nerviosa, no sé qué.
It now becomes clear as to why Giselle was so freaked out in this video. It
Yeah.
wasn't just whatever this was that was at her door, but all the stuff before it that finally made her snap. Already feeling on edge, she bolts out of her room and pays no attention to the black shape at her door, not knowing if it was still there or not. She just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. So she hops in her car and drives all the way to her job before parking outside and clocking in hours later. Now, when she came back home eventually, she didn't find anything around her door to explain what she saw last night. It was gone, as if nothing had been there in the first place. But as her video shows, something was clearly there.
Yeah.
From capturing things moving by themselves to recording moments where she felt a presence, Giselle has documented what she believes is clear evidence of an uninvited guest making itself at home. But of course, what do you think? While there haven't been any other strange happenings since then, she continues to look closely at these videos, hoping to find something in them that explains them. But for now, it remains unknown as to what exactly is happening inside her apartment. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Yeah. I think it was a ghost. Or is
If you
or
caught
was.
something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Yes, and also, if you're liking the content, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe on our channel. Help us grow. But even as important is go over to, if you like this content, go over to Bizarre Bub, go over to that channel and show them some love. And subscribe, like, comment on their stuff as well. And after saying that, move on to the next one.
That being said, let's
Right.
get back to the video.
That's what I was trying to say. Number 1.
At roughly 11:40 p.m. on a Sunday night, two nurses working the night shift at a dialysis clinic are getting a patient ready to go home. It's
Okay.
just about closing time and only one patient is left to be sent home via the pickup area that's outside the clinic. But just before heading out, something catches their attention.
The hell?
According to Josephine, who sent me this video, someone was searching through their dumpsters and making a lot of noise. Apparently, it's a common occurrence here. But this
People gotta
isn't the
eat.
reason she sends me this video. At the same time that Josephine and her colleague were outside, something happens inside. Thankfully, the patient in this video was okay with Josephine sharing this video. They too felt it was necessary to show this footage to others, as otherwise no one would believe them. The following is what was caught.
Oh boy.
Take a
Don't-
look.
Shouldn't leave your patient alone. Gotta be looking both ways. Shouldn't have left her alone by herself. Maybe jump just a little bit.
For some reason, the lady in the wheelchair covers up her face after letting out a scream. It's the same reaction that someone would have upon seeing something terrifying. But as it turns out, that's exactly what happened.
And the
Because
screen
according to
froze.
Josephine, this patient saw a person who was seemingly disfigured and walking towards her.
Whoa.
However, as the footage shows, no one is near. Or at least, it seems like that. Because if you look closely at the reflection on this TV screen, you'll notice what it was that terrified her. Take a look.
What? You guys see that in the TV? Whoa. Getting serious goosebumps.
As it turns out, someone or something else had actually been present. On the TV screen, the shape of a dark figure suddenly appears before disappearing near the lady. At one point, it's here, but then seconds later, it's right behind her.
Wow.
It's as if this shadowy figure had only been intent on getting close to her. As Josephine writes, they really thought that she was just seeing things, but apparently that's not the case. While it's been a few months now since the time of this recording, this video continues to get pulled up at work as nurses find it hard to believe. But of course, what do you think?
I think
Just
that's
what
haunted.
exactly had this old lady seen inside this lobby?
Ghost?
This one remains a mystery.
Thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow, whatever platform we're showing this on, and go over to Bizarre Bub, their channel or their page or whatever, and subscribe, follow, whatever you got to do, because it's surely quality content. We'll catch you in the next video. I'm your host, Magic. See ya.